Hey everybody, welcome back. It's day 4 of the Mindset Minute, the ICAN Mindset Minute. My name is Deb Erickson. I'm a business mindset expert, and my intention and my focus during these little mindset minutes is I want to give you valuable information and tools to manage your mindset, especially during our recent crisis. So let's jump in. Today we're going to be talking about the impact of fear on your business. Okay. Now, yesterday we talked about the impact of fear on your body, right? Because you bring your body as an entrepreneur into the business and you have to be functioning 100%. So let me just remind you very quickly about what we talked about yesterday. What I told you is that the outside environment triggers us, right? It's the news. It's the discussion about the economy. It's the discussion about the virus. It's the discussion about our future. We have kids that are coming home now because they've closed schools. In other words, it's all the stuff out there that hooks you and triggers your mindset. And when it does, it triggers the amygdala. And so the fear center of the brain is firing off and sending chemicals through your body that will help you deal short term with fear. However, here's the really big challenge is that when you stay in fear and that stress level is elevated and you stay there, remember we talked about it yesterday, what's happening is that your body is actually reducing. Hear it, you are suppressing the immune system. And so you actually make yourself physically more vulnerable during times of extended stress. So we have got to maximize our mindset and keep ourselves in a positive, relaxed, stress-free place as much as we can, just so that our bodies are strong and powerful and ready for the challenge. But I'm going to take it a step further. And today I'm going to tell you that not only do we need to stay strong physically, you've got to stay strong mentally. And here's why. When you get triggered, right? When you get triggered. So in other words, you're watching that same newscast. The kids are home. You can't get any work done. And all of a sudden, you recognize that you need to be in action. You need to be selling. You need to be recruiting. You need to be calling people. You need to be setting up virtual parties and virtual classes and dealing with the business at hand. But instead, you find yourself procrastinating, right? You find yourself avoiding the behaviors you need to be doing, or that you just begin scrolling on Facebook. You get lost. You guys feel it? You get lost in and frozen in fear and anxiety and what ifs. If that's where you're hanging out and you're not in action, what you're going to notice is that you begin to make excuses. So when you avoid and you procrastinate, you don't pick up the phone, you don't make that phone call, you don't reach out to people. What happens, guys, just breathe into that for a minute, is that you activate the fear center and you pull back. Feel that? And as you pull back, all of a sudden, not only is the business not happening, but you are beginning to move into negative territory, negative thinking, negative projecting. And so I want to talk today about the fact that if you stay out of fear, you can stay in forward motion, right? You can stay in that forward energy. And when you stay in forward energy, good things happen, right? You stay in action, you stay in connection. Good things are going to follow. So let's talk about how you're going to deal with that. I'm going to give you 3 really important keys today about staying in action when your mindset gets triggered by fear. How do we stay in action anyway? So here's the first thing. You have to be aware that you've just gotten triggered, right? You have to be conscious and aware. And so the best thing to do is to call it out, call it by name and go, hey, fear is present. Fear is present. I can feel my heart racing. I can feel my desire to avoid business behavior. I feel myself making excuses about why I shouldn't be reaching out and talking to people. I feel myself procrastinating, saying, I'll do it later. I feel myself stepping back, right? And as you feel yourself pulling back, you know you've activated the fear center of the brain. Take your right hand and grab yourself by the scuff of the neck and pull yourself back. Feel it? That's fear. So when you feel it, I want you to call it out, right? Just raise your hand and go, okay, I feel you, fear. You're here. Fear is present. Notice I'm not saying I'm afraid, because when you put an I'm in front of it, you own it as an identity. We don't want to own fear as an identity. So just call it out. Fear is present. Step 2 is I want you to close your eyes. Now, why do we close our eyes? Because when you close your eyes, what it does effectively is it blocks out the thing that you are obsessing about and you're focusing on and that you are working on, right? So if you're looking at a newscast, close your eyes, right? Block your ears out. In other words, we want to block out all of that negative input that's coming at us. Close your eyes, tilt your head back slightly, breathe deeply, and as you do, ask yourself this question, right? And it's simple. What do I want? Why do I want it? Right? What we're doing is we are stopping focusing on the fear. We're announcing fear is present, and then we stop looking at it. Go inside and remind yourself, what do I want? Why do I want it? Oh yeah, I want to rank advance, right? I want to spread the world. I want to connect with women everywhere. I want to sell my product with joy and passion and ease. I want to recruit people onto my team who are desperately right now looking for options, right? I want to reach out and I want to touch people's lives. I want to change and impact them. And as you do that, right, as you close your eyes and get connected in your heart center and ask yourself, what is it again? What is it I want? And why do I want it? Why do I want it? Because I want to be able to provide for my family. I want to bring my husband home and let him work from home. I want to do this. I want to do that. In other words, remind yourself. And guys, if you have a vision board, now's the time. Get it out. Put it in front of you. I have mine on my phone so that I can go back to it and I can look at it again and go, oh yeah, that's why I'm doing what I'm doing, right? I'm looking into the eyes of the people that I'm impacting and I'm saying, yes, this is why I do what I do. Look at the eyes of your children and say, this is why I do what I do. So step 2 is you close off the outside world and reconnect to what you want and why you want it. And then as you're feeling the difference, what you're doing when you feel the difference is you activate the motivation center of the brain. So now we've deactivated, put to sleep, right, the fear center of the brain, and now we've activated the motivation side of the brain, the front part of the brain. And what's happening now is you're ready. You're ready to move into action. So as you close your eyes and you remind yourself, what do I want and why do I want it? You're activating the front side, you're feeling the energy, and when you're ready, open your eyes, and then we want to act now. You actually have, this is step 3, there's a window to act, and the window is 3 to 5 seconds, guys. That's all you have. 3 to 5 seconds to move into action. And if you do that, if you move into action in that 3 to 5 second window, guess what? You can do it with ease and grace and speed and joy and passion because you have activated the motivation center of the brain, so it's easy to move. So as you open your eyes, I'm going to help you fill that window. I want you to put on your left hand, I want you to put your first finger and your thumb together and say, I can do this. I believe in myself. I have the ability. I can. Now put your second finger together and your thumb, and I want you to pinch it hard, and then I want you to say, I will do what it takes. I will step up to the challenge. I will. And then put your third finger and your thumb together and pinch it hard and say, I am enough. I've always been enough. I'm up to the task. I can, I will, I am, I can, I will, I am, I can, I will, I am. And then snap your finger and say now. And when you snap your finger and say now, man, you move into action. So let's review, because I want you to get it. This, by the way, is a neuro tool to help you move into action right now. So here's how it goes. Oh, I'm feeling fear. I know that I've activated the fear center of the brain. I can feel myself pulling back, and so I declare it. Fear is present. Fear is present. Then I'm going to close my eyes, step 2, and I'm going to remind myself, here's what I want. Here's what I want, and here's why I want it. I'm going to get myself emotionally reconnected to my desire. Then I'm going to open my eyes and I'm going to move into action. I can, I will, I am now. In that 3 to 5 second window, once I open my eyes and I'm ready to go, if you move with ease and grace. If you hesitate, you'll activate the fear center again. No worries, no worries. If it happens, you know what you're going to do? That's okay. You're just going to go, oh, fear center is active again. Okay, I know what to do. Close my eyes. Get back to what you want and why you want it. And when you feel it, open your eyes. I can, I will, I am. Yes, I can, I will, I am. Yes, I can, I will, I am. Now. And move. You guys, here's the thing. If you master your mindset, guess what happens? Well, life belongs to you. You feel empowered. You feel like you can enrich other people's lives. You feel like you have a gift to give to the world because you know how to master the thoughts that are going through your mind, and therefore you know how to manage your emotional swings, and you know how and when to move into action. It's all in your control. That's what these mindset minutes are about. Guys, if this has been helpful to you, please tag your friends, tag your downline, tag your upline, tag anybody that you say, wow, they really got to be listening to these messages. I am going to do this again tomorrow, right? Weekdays at this time slot, 11:30 Mountain Time. I'm going to show up and I'm going to give you a mindset minute. I'm going to give you some content and I'm going to give you a Neuro Tool. Together, we are going to create a wave, right, of powerful women who are able to step into their power and their leadership, master their mindsets, right, that are able to teach these skill sets to their kids, to their teams, to their upline, to their downlines. You guys got it? You got to love your life. You have to step into your own power, and Neuro Tools are the way to do that. I'm Deb Erickson, and I want to be your business mindset expert, teaching you the Neuro Tools you need to empower your own life and elevate your network marketing business. Got it? Good. All right, guys. See you tomorrow. Tag your friends. We'll see you then. Bye-bye, everybody.